Pressure again coming to Noack, having to scramble to the left side, and he's brought down from behind.
You know, Linfield did a nice job right there, Joe. They did bring pressure out of that three-man front, and they did a little stunt where the linebacker came from the inside out, and on that right side, the right guard is a true freshman, and that's where it came open. Quarterback had nowhere to go, and Linfield, you know, really has Denison backed up here early.
Caleb Sell, one of 9 returning starters for Linfield, making the tackle there. Here the punt is away. McLean, Stone King, and Reed Gray back to return. Gray going to make a nice first move. Going to get to the 45, to the 50, has blockers, and he'll be brought down in Denison territory. Going to be at the Big Red 35 about, and already Linfield defense, Linfield return team looking very strong. We'll see if the offense can match as they come out here led by true senior quarterback. 3 wide receivers left side. Slifka, the lone man, to the top of your screen. Eaton looking left side. He's got Wolf wide open. Touchdown, Linfield. Blake Eaton to Connor Wolf for the first score of the season.
It's a great job right there. Blake stuck it in there. They were able to bring a little bit of pressure. They did get to him at the end, but Blake stood in there to the very end and got Connor in the back of the end zone there for a nice little touchdown throw.
2-back set. And McNabb going to keep and run to the left side. Big hole across the 20. And a big gain and a first down for Luke McNabb, and that's what this guy can do. Terrific all-around athlete, showing off the legs there. Last season for Linfield, one of the leaders in yards per attempt. McNabb rolling to his right this time. Big shot down the field. Wolf caught on his feet and still alive for the big 70-yard score. And that is longer than any play from scrimmage for the Wildcats all of last season. Connor Wolf already 2 touchdowns on the year, 1 from Eaton, 1 from McNabb in this 2 QB system. Looking pretty good here through the first, not even 8 minutes of the season.
It's such a hard, when you have a running quarterback like Linfield does, and obviously they, you know, the Big Red saw film from the last 2 games of the year last year, and that's who started, and so they're ready for that. And what happens when he breaks the pocket like that, Joe, the safety has to make a decision, and the receiver ran right by him.
Austin Smith, the right guard, Will Gauss, the right tackle. Noack rolling to his right this time. Going to be pursued by Frazier. Down, it's out, and recovered. Here goes Reimer the other way, and it's 20-0. My goodness. It's the Linfield wave come early today, Gary. We're used to usually the 3rd quarter for this. 6:23 in the first, and it's a 3-score game.
Yeah, you know, this obviously couldn't have started any better for the Cats. And on the flip side of that, if you're Denison, you kind of just want to hit, you know, a reset and start this whole thing over. And because you're in a blink of an eye, 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter, you're already down 21-0.
For Jack Hatem in his 15th year leading the Big Red program, Noack in trouble, and we'll have the first Wildcat sack of the season. Big gang tackle. We'll see who got in there first. Looks like that was Halani using the speed to get to Noack.
Yeah, Linfield brought pressure. They had that 3-man front, Joe, but then they brought all 3 linebackers for 6 right there. He came unblocked and was able to make the tackle. Stevens
leading the way there as well, and another punt for Denison.
So they need a big drive right here to get some momentum.
From their own 5. Handoff to Fabricini, ball is out, and Chance Sparks fell on top of it. Did he retain? Yeah. And it's going to be Linfield ball. And the second turnover by fumble for this Denison offense.
Yeah, and both have been extremely costly. Obviously, the first one went right to Rybar, ran down the sideline for a touchdown. Right here, it's inside your own red zone. Now you're giving Linfield and this offense, who've already kind of been dominating, you know, 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line. You're not helping yourself out with these kind of mistakes.
And for Dalzell. Cash on the first field goal of his senior season. 27-0. We'll take a quick break and be right back from McMinnville. Throw to the left side is picked off by Sparks. And he'll take it all the way to the house. For the pick six, first interception of the year for Linfield. Second defensive touchdown of the day. That is 6 interceptions in the last 5 games of the career for Chance Sparks. And we talked about him as a preseason All-American. We think he could have a terrific breakout year.
He absolutely is, and it's hard to question what a quarterback sees right there, but he watched the replay right there. Chance was all over that route, made a great break on the ball, and obviously took it back for 6. That's 2 defensive touchdowns now for the Wildcats in the first half.
In with Pfeiffer on his left side. Gonna step up and throw. Wolf is wide open again at the 50-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout on the gain of 23.
He's trying to help out coaching over there, and this is honestly a great time for these younger guys to get some reps as well. Game live reps. You can't replace that with anything in practice.
Sloman and Johnson the corners, and it won't matter as Noack is quickly sacked by Halani. Still the biggest in Division III. Don't forget that, folks.
It is quite large.
Eaton down the field for French, the leaping catch. And the new tight end, Will French. Big shoes to fill with Hoytel and Keplinger graduating last year. But a nice play there, and French, a great story. Really hasn't played football in a year and a half. A season-ending injury, a spring-ending injury as a sophomore. Missed his entire junior season last year and only played in 4 games as a sophomore.
Case again this year.
Awkward moment for Noack, and he's brought down by sack. Looks like Stevens and Jennings in there that time.
A lot of younger guys in there for the Linfield defense, it looks like, and getting some valuable reps here that they're going to need. You never know what's going to happen, and this is the future of the Linfield Wildcats.
And they're going to show up here as Noack takes another sack. Big group getting in there. Looked like Erickson, joined by Chase Mihalich, Reese Jennings. Mihalich, the 5th-year senior, coming off the bench here, but Jennings, a sophomore, Erickson, the sophomore, Whalen, the junior.